got things underway.
Well, Rai is someone who is emblematic of another generation in that endless line of great Brazilians.
Yeah, so many. And someone who's proved...
Attacking midfield player.
That's another one of his great strengths.
Alexander-Arnold. McAllister. Van Dijk. Robertson. Andreas Pereira. Jones. Van Dijk. França. Andreas Pereira. Is there any support? He might not need it.
Almost. He did brilliantly to get a shot away from there.
Andreas Pereira. Soboslai. França. Robertson. Jones. Chiesa. Nunez. The shot's on!
He's on such a run of form now, 4 in 4, you can't argue with that.
An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Andreas Pereira. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Goes down, but nothing given. This an opportunity to pull level.
And the keeper barely had to move.
Chiesa.
Here's another good opportunity.
Into the box. Rekic.
And that's sensible use of the head.
Jones. McAllister. Deftly done.
And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Well, that was worth the effort. I mean, it was a long way out, but he caught it so well.
Chiesa. Robertson. Van Dijk. Soboslai. Well, not one to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They have
another chance.
Driving on, he could shoot here. And that's wide.
Well, they just don't come any closer than that.
They've got another chance here.
Knocks it away. Picked it up, and here they come again. Jones. Chiesa. Van Dijk. Chiesa. Big chance to get at them. Chiesa. Andreas Pereira. Jimenez. First quarter of an hour gone. Chiesa. Robertson. Soboslai. Mohamed Salah. Soboslai. Van Dijk. Chiesa. Jimenez. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. He's left his man. No way through there.
Teemu Pukki.
Nunez. Soboslai. He's off on a marauding run. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
I just think he's on fire today. That was a great strike.
McAllister. Jones.
Here's another good opportunity.
Has a hit! Outstanding save to keep that out. Off the post!
What a move, and that final shot was close to perfection.
In comes the cross. Clears it out of harm's way. Robertson. Chiesa. Soboslai. Rekic. Juanza. With a definite foul there. Jimenez. Andreas Pereira. Nunez. Chiesa. Alexander-Arnold. Soboslai.
1-1.
Jimenez. Chiesa. Andreas Pereira. Jones. Chiesa. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels.
And he's been judged offside.
Look, Peter, this just needs a little fine-tuning, and obviously fast.
And that's well defended.
Good clearance and very necessary.
15 minutes till half-time.
Oh, that probably deserved better.
Nunez. Well intercepted, good play. Mohamed Salah. Jones. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
And he knows he's in serious trouble here. That is the second yellow, red.
Well, they seem to be stuck on a one-way street to indiscipline. The modern game won't tolerate this. It spells trouble.
Looking to get within range. Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
In towards the middle. Rekic. Andreas Pereira. Nunez. He is fouled. Andreas Pereira takes aim with a cross.
They have another chance.
Swung over. Jimenez. Andreas Pereira.
Big chance here! Oh, great keeping. Snaffled out the danger.
Andreas Pereira. Jimenez.
He's in!
Here's another good opportunity.
Mohamed Salah. Soboslai. Andreas Pereira. Jones. Chiesa. Andreas Pereira. Mohamed Salah. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. And he's made certain that won't get through. Leading by one and looking very comfortable on it. Rekic.
They've got another chance here.
Driving on, he could shoot here.
Surely this one. There's just no stopping him now. Ball in force is everything about him.
They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Straight off the left upright and into the goal. The keeper had absolutely no chance.
And what a time to score as well. The team will be delighted to go in with a 2-goal lead.
Soboslai. Jones. Chiesa. If I'm right to observe that the nature of defending we're seeing from this side is a bit too strong, perhaps.
Pumping away, never misses a beat.
McAllister. Jimenez. Andreas Pereira. Chiesa. Jones. Nunez. Rekic. Andreas Pereira. Jimenez.
Only 1 minute to be added.
Alexander-Arnold.
Jimenez. Rekic.
Alexander-Arnold.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Fabulous commitment shown from this team. I'm sure doubt crept in after the opener, but they've kept at it. I think a lot of credit to the captain for rallying his troops so well.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Whistle goes.
Put it mildly, both teams showing plenty of respect. Perhaps they were too respectful.
Andreas Pereira. Van Dijk. Mohamed Salah. Nunez. Rekic. Neatly flicked on. He's off on a marauding run. Looking to shoot. Ball through needs to be good here. And in again. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
You know, he's managed to fire a decent shot in there. Better look next time.
Robertson. Kwanzaa. Robertson. Van Dijk. Chiesa. Knocks one in. Robertson. Playing out on the wing now. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. McAllister. Jones. Rekic. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Robertson. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Chiesa. Andreas Pereira. Mohamed Salah. McAllister. Soboslai. Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah. McAllister. Soboslai. Rekic. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, look, they're clearly very keen to prevent him from taking the physical higher ground. They're fighting fire with fire.
Keeper's got his work done. Mohamed Salah. Jimenez. Kwanzaa. Robertson. Soboslai. Chiesa. Driving on, he could shoot here. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Oh, with this move, they're just looking for a breakthrough and go for the win.
There's a cross. Jimenez. Rekic. And he's made certain that won't get through.
And that's sensible use of the head.
Just about up to the hour now.
They've got another chance here.
Drives it in. Oh, that is not what he intended. Robertson. Mohamed Salah. Andreas Pereira. Bentok.
They've got another chance here.
Fence has got rid of that. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Robertson. Jones. Just needed a better contact.
I think he catches it really well, but there's no accuracy in that.
Absolutely.
Have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Look, maybe he's picked up a knock, but the player looks annoyed here.
It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal. McAllister. Alexander-Arnold. Kwanzaa. Van Dijk. Jones. Willian. It's got through, and
That's now 3 from 3. A player on form.
parity restored, and the whole thing shifts once more.
Well, he's got the result there, but you really have to question that defence, or lack of it.
Soboslai. Mohamed Salah. Stands over the ball, he'll be looking to dink one in.
Here's another good opportunity.
And he heaves it forward. Willian. Firmly met.
They have another chance.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
And he's been judged offside.
Look, Peter, this just needs a little fine-tuning, and obviously fast.
Rekic. Bentok. McAllister. Jones. Mohamed Salah. Jones. He's off on a marauding run. Andreas Pereira. Well intercepted, really well tuned in. Mohamed Salah. Soboslai. Jones. Willian. Rekic. Andreas Pereira. Nilsson. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Nunez.
They've got another chance here.
Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, the manager's made the change, but he knows he really should have done a lot better here today.
Presented with the perfect chance here to open up their lead. McAllister. Bentonek.
Witam Sulaiman.
McAllister. Nunez. Jones. And that has been clubbed away. França. Van Dijk. Nunez. That's inches away from being a really good ball.
Witam Sulaiman.
França. McAllister.
And that sense.
Witam Sulaiman.
Robertson. Mohamed Salah. Willian.
Witam Sulaiman.
And the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
It's to the near post.
So it's going to be another corner.
Drives it to the near post.
It's out of play for a goal kick. Swung over into the middle.
Here's another good opportunity.
Cleared without complication. Willian. Elliott. Van Dijk.
Witam Sulaiman.
Rekic. Nilsson.
Witam Sulaiman.
Robertson. Mohamed Salah.
have another chance.
Now the cross. Nilsson. Breaks on here. Nunez.
So it is a double substitution.
Yeah, even though they're winning, I think the manager's still looking to tweak things round a bit just to make sure they stay on top.
Adama Traore.
The tension here is pretty unbearable. Only one goal separating them, and just 5 minutes left.
McAllister. Robertson. Nilsson. Big chance here. Good clearance and very necessary. Rekic. Shoots! Elliott. Mohamed Salah. Nilsson.
They've got another chance here.
Elliott. Mohamed Salah.
There will be 1 extra minute.
Andreas Pereira. And that has flown over.
They've started the first. A very, very good start.
Mohamed Salah.
It was well cut out, but he has to be careful here.
Andreas Pereira. Adama Traore. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners.
Great effort, and that's a great result. Even though they conceded the first goal, they kept their spirit intact, and it paid great dividends.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.